Yo, the Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with the Anything Goes podcast crew. Tonight is Top 5 Sunday. Tonight's where we talk about top 5 military movie in honor of Veterans Day. You know, with some veterans up here. We're celebrating. Thank y'all for the happy Veteran Day wishes and all that good stuff. How y'all doing, AGP fam?
Wonderful.
Good, good, good.
Yeah, man. So let's get this discussion started. We already know Razor list is gonna be crazy. And of course, as always, I have the best list ever created by man.
Oh,
Let's get
boo.
this started. Yep. We're here again. A great night, great celebration this week. Shout out to my boy Richard Avery on his retirement from the military, man. 23 years strong. My boy is up out of there. He's a retiree now. Officially an old man. Bad back, bad knees, bad elbows, bad wrist, bad eyesight, bad hearing. Yeah, bro. It was a good time for you to retire. Big up yourself.
Congratulations.
Yep. Shout out.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself.
He made it.
Three, what's going on with you?
Happy Sunday, y'all. What's going on? Happy for this list because I know it's definitely gonna be Razor's list.
Yeah, everybody beats Razor's list. Razor's have the short man list. Him and short man, I think they make their list together and keep up on front, you know?
Yes.
Hey,
Awesome.
I'm
Nice,
How was your
relaxed.
weekend?
Nice. I did absolutely nothing. Went out, see a couple of friends. That's it. Stayed
That's
in
the
my
best weekend.
home because it was cold.
That's the best weekend when you don't really do too much, but you do a lot. But
Yep.
you didn't really do too much. Yeah,
Yep.
those are the best weekends.
The best.
Best weekends. Best
Yes,
weekends.
it is.
Razor, what's going on with you?
hey man, I'm here. Just so you know, I gotta represent for short man. I gotta represent.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm here, I'm representing. So, it is what it is. We're gonna get the show going. Oh man, don't forget, man. I gotta give my weather report. I felt like I ain't given it in a long time.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hey, Jack Frost is out there. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything else. Jack Frost is coming.
Man, he
Jack
ain't coming. He out
Frost.
here. Yeah, that fool. He showed up unexpectedly or expectedly. Whatever it was, he outside waiting. And he can't wait to freeze over on somebody.
Yep.
So, happy Veterans Day again to all the veterans out there. Well, I mean, we already passed Veterans Day, but shout out to all the veterans out there. It was a productive Veterans Week. It felt good to actually see. It felt like a holiday for veterans in all actuality this week, didn't it? Did it feel like that to you, Razor, or
Yeah,
not?
yeah, definitely. When you get to, especially when you get to see some of your friends and people that you was in the military with, and just to camaraderie with them, and that always make it even better.
Definitely.
I got getting a couple of I got several phone calls, just wishing me, happy Veterans Day from, several people. So, that always make it,
Definitely.
just feel appreciation. That's a good thing.
Straight up. New dance, big up yourself. Thing going on. What's going on with you up there? Hopefully, you already went over and hit us up on YouTube, or you subscribe to us on YouTube also to get that subscription rolling. Hit like when you go over there. You can come back on Facebook also and comment. But yeah, we're doing top 5 military movies in honor of Veterans Day. A bunch of veterans up here. Me, Razor, Sharp, man. We're veterans out here, out in these. Not only am I a strip club veteran, and not only I'm a out in the street veteran. I'm a veteran, a real wartime veteran. So
Oh my goodness.
yeah. When we talk about military movies, man, there's some classic movies out there. I ain't even gonna
Yes,
lie to
it
you. We
is.
have some of the best Military movies are some of the most entertaining movies to me, even before I joined the military. I used to love them from before I joined, and I still love them now, man. Just to check out, just to catch a good military movie is like a movie you can continuously watch over and over and over again. Whenever they play, you watch them. I have one in particular, two in particular, military movies that I watch. I can't remember how many times I watched them. Razor probably know them by heart because I always, whenever I want to boom the surround sound, I talk about them. So these two movies are special to me. So I always watch them.
I was gonna say, don't say Rambo, man. Don't say Rambo.
So, I can turn your mic off.
If that's on your list, you are banned from making lists ever in life.
I told you he gonna have G.I. Joe up there. G.I. Joe gonna be his number one military. G.I. Joe. Hey, man, you tripping. Yeah. So let's get our list started. Razor, go ahead and give us your honorable mentions when it comes to your top military movies. Bro.
Here we go.
Oh man. All right. So my first one, it's not too much of a war movie, but it's warish, something. But the first one is more of like a comedy-ish, but it was funny. I'm gonna go with Major Payne.
Razor.
I had to get that one out there. I had to.
You're not even shaky. You just fell all the way off.
I'm just wobbly. I'm wobbly. I had
to,
but
wobble. You didn't wobble and fail.
Hey,
Major
Pain.
Isn't it? It is military. You got to start from young, from a child, growing up into the. Then I'm gonna get deeper into it. There's a strategy to this thing.
I know one thing. I'm disgusted. That. This N-word says Major Pain.
Pain.
See, that is a good movie, a great movie.
I'm scared now. I'm definitely.
I'm not shaky. I'm just wobbly, Sherry.
How horrible he got. He only can get better from that one. I'm not saying it ain't a new dance that she loved that movie. I ain't saying it ain't a good movie.
It's a funny movie, but not a military movie.
It's military-ish. It's military-ish.
Military movie out there.
It's discipline. But we're disciplined.
Go ahead
on that.
On you.
I told you, might start off a little shaky, but it gets better. There's always a strategy to my madness.
Shaking, there's an earthquake. There's an earthquake out there.
Yes.
So Major Payne, that was my first honorable. So all right, so it gets better. The second honorable, Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket was all right. That's not a bad one.
No, it's not.
I wasn't. I'm not. I wouldn't say I was a big fan of that movie. I'm not even gonna lie. But it's not a bad pick.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it was. Just I liked it. Full Metal Jacket.
It was good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean it was all right. I wasn't a big fan of it, but it's a way better pick than Major Payne. Major Payne in that.
Hey man, don't hate on Major Payne, man. It's some discipline in it. We got to start with some discipline before we get into the war. It's like training, man. Training.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Sorry. So my third honorable mention, like you said, I think my list gets better and better and better.
It can't get any worse.
I mean, it cannot get any worse.
So my third honorable mention is Saving Private Ryan. So that's my yeah.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
The longest movie ever in life. Yo, that movie. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Saving Private Ryan is very good
Took me
movie.
4 days to watch that movie.
Man, listen.
It is long. It is long. It is
that
long.
Thing
But
is long. I'm like, all right, save him. Come on. It's a good story. I like the story. Yes. Save
Yeah,
him.
it was definitely a good movie.
Yes.
Like I said, with that horrible pick, I don't know how you could get any worse. So you have to get better. If you could get worse than what you start off with, boy, we got to give you all time. You know, you got all time great on that one.
Because man, listen, I don't.
You got full. I don't even want to mention Major. You know,
Major Pain, man. Major Pain. Major Pain. Major Pain. That's it.
Full Metal Jacket and Saving Private Ryan, and then this fool got Major Pain up here. It's like I think Razor actually sit home to herself and say, "Why can't I come up here and say some nonsense?"
Yes. What can I say?
Crazy, man.
Hey, Team Sharp Man. Team Sharp Man.
I realize that.
Yes. We definitely realize that.
Yeah. So you know, we're doing this in honor of Veterans Day. And also just to have some fun with it, of course. You know, who don't like a nice military movie? Who don't like to enjoy a nice military movie? So when you talk about Razor's list, I mean, it could only you start off with Major Pain, so we know it couldn't be any worse than that. We figured, you know, the bottom fell out from the top. So, Tree, what you got for us over there with your
So, my first honorable mention is Full Metal Jacket.
Okay.
That was it was a good movie. Yeah, it was a good movie. You know, not something.
Yeah, I was a big fan of it, but it was a good movie nevertheless.
It was a very good movie. And then my second one is The Hurt Locker.
Hurt Locker, good one. Yeah.
Yep.
Hurt Locker. Well, sure, you look like your list might get great. Starting off with some foundation up here.
Listen. Hey, I don't have no faith in that list. I think
it's better. It's better. It is better.
Major Pain, get out of here.
Exactly. Major Pain.
Come in here with your Major Pain.
Go. Little train.
Over here, yo, this guy is wild. Somebody just text me and said, "You got to be kidding me." That's to be kidding me.
And then this movie, I mean, it was popular, but a lot of people, it wasn't like, it was very, to me, I like this movie. The Lone Survivor.
Nice.
Yes, The Lone Survivor.
In your honorable mention?
Yeah, because the other ones are better.
I'm interested to see how far you go from
Major
Pain. Don't question anybody, Major Pain. Right?
Like you questioning me about my honorable mention and you got Major Pain?
You just relax over there, Major Pain. You're taking it a little bit too far right now. You're going too far, Major Pain.
Now, if it was say comedy, yes, you can do comedy, but military movie?
Yeah.
You know, it has some structure to it.
He ain't fighting no war. That's what he said he did, but I didn't see it.
All right. So, you know, after Razor's horrible list, because even though Full Metal Jacket and Saving Private Ryan are great movies, he he headlined with Major Pain. When you went to Major Pain, we can no longer take your list here.
Hey, so it's just poop on my list off the back. Like, come on, that's
Big,
that's
big, big dump
that's.
on it.
Poo poo.
Big,
Poo poo.
big dump on it. Give it one of these.
Hey man, that's not right. We gotta build up, man, and I was building up, but you
Build
already
it.
know.
I hope your 5 top is way. I hope it hits it in the nail. I just hope that.
I know you said that it's not right, but it ain't wrong either. The poop on that list, So, all right, so have y'all heard the news about Josiah Moore being found in perfectly good health? Her
Yes,
mother was
yes.
arrested for child abuse. What an embarrassment to our community after trying to do all this hard work to bring home the little young lady safe. We had to find out this nonsense. We're going to discuss this Tuesday night and hot topics when we're talking about our hot topics. But I just wanted to hear what you guys had to say real quick, nothing too long, just real quick what you guys thought about that.
Hey, that's definitely a blessing because most of the time this is not the outcome of the situation. So just the fact that she's been found alive and that was the outcome of the situation, there's no better outcome that we could have possibly imagined. So, with that being said, we, like you said, we get into the details on Tuesday, but it's just a blessing just to know that she's found alive.
Yes, that she's safe. We definitely gonna talk about it on Tuesday because whew. But I'm just happy that she was found safe and good, and but whew, that would.
It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. I know one thing though. Next Veterans Day, Razor, we should try and get one of these free meals. We've been here for almost 20 years now. We ain't got a free meal yet.
Never got one.
Y'all never go and get a free meal?
Nah, them lines be too long, man.
Well, yeah, I remember. Yeah, them
lines be ridiculous.
Hey, we need to find the most expensive place.
We need to get us a makeup for 20 plus years of no free meal.
Yep.
All right, so let's get to the greatest list ever made by man.
Oh Lordy, here we go.
This again is in honor of Veterans Day. Just to have a little bit of fun with it. I hope you guys like the list that we're creating here for you, generating a good list for you guys today. First things first, shout out to my boy Richard Ave on his retirement from the military, 23 years. Boy retired strong out here. You're a free man now. Get to roam the earth with no strings attached. So big up to my homeboy Rich Ave on his retirement.
Mm-hmm.
My first one is 12 Strong.
Oh yes,
Mountains.
Yeah.
Running around with the Talibans.
Yes.
Based on a true story. That was a great movie, but I really enjoyed it. I've watched that movie a few times, and I'm passionate about military movies, war movies, so I watch them a lot. Turn up the surround sound, and or I guess they don't call them surround sound anymore. They call them what they call them again, Razor? Sound box.
Sound bar.
Oh, it's not surround sound, my sound box.
Yeah.
Box or bar. Yeah.
Oh well.
Sound bar, sound box. There's a whole bunch of names for them now. So yeah. So turn it up on that, and you hear the booms, the bombs, and all the explosions, and hear some of the talk where you didn't realize in regular movie. You hear them echoing over here at the side.
Yeah.
So, you get to enjoy those movies pretty well.
That's a good list. I want to poo on it, but I can't.
Can't poo on it.
I said I want to. I want to, but I can't. It's a good one.
Hater always gonna hate you.
What when you're possessing your mind to even think about pooping on toast?
I'm saying I wanted to, but I can't. I'm just saying it's a good thing. It's all right, Vic. It's okay. It's all right.
This one now, if you enjoy that one, I know you're gonna enjoy this one. This one star old Mark Wahlberg, Lone Survivor.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
movie, my boy was up there and
yeah. That's a good
run
movie.
through. One thing I was upset about them. I understand how rule of engagement work, but rule of engagement doesn't say you got to sacrifice you or your fellow your fellow soldiers to follow the rule of engagement. You're never supposed to sacrifice y'all life. So a lot of that stuff that they did, I thought was just downright stupid.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of respect for them for following the rules of engagement, and I'm saddened that those guys lost their life. And of course, it's a story, that might not be exactly what took place, so they had to make it
They
look
have to change
Add,
certain
yeah,
things.
add in,
Yeah.
yeah.
So of course we know that. I'm just saying. But yeah, so Lone Survivor, one of the best movies. I've watched that multiple times. Also, throw it on boom, boom, boom on the surround sound or the sound box or the sound speaker or whatever you want to call it. I
It
enjoy
sounds
that
great
movie.
because we have a boom boom box, whatever they call it.
Just make a whole bunch
Boom,
of
boom,
noise.
boom.
When the explosion explode, it sounds 100 times. Boom! You feel it shaking. You're like, what?
Yes.
Yeah, I enjoy it. And my last honorable mention. Would you believe that this is American Sniper? I thought that was a great movie. I thought it
It
was very,
was, yes.
you know,
I forgot about,
um,
but I seen it.
Chris
It
Kyle.
was good.
I see a lot of people contesting how many targets he actually hit, how
Hmm.
many kills he actually have, but who cares? Um, his story was a good story. You heard about
Very,
this guy over the years from you were in the military all the way out. That's how deadly he was with that weapon.
yeah.
Was hearing about him before he became that big legend. You heard people talking about. There's a
About
sniper.
him.
U.S. got a sniper over there. That boy, if
That
He
if
boy.
was bad.
if he know you in that vicinity, you gonna die. Cause he don't
Yep.
got to see you. He's sending that bullet wherever they say you at. He's
He's
sending.
hitting that
Don't
target.
miss.
Yep. He don't gotta purposely see you. He just got to get the coordinates, and them bullets reaching you.
Yep.
Boy got a gift.
Yeah, that boy had a gift. So shout out to him. Rest in peace to Chris Kyle. He was murdered when they were putting the movie together. He was murdered. I think at the VA. A guy was going through some stuff and killed him at the VA.
Yep.
That was sad that he lost his life there. But I guess uh, I guess he did whatever he was supposed to do on Earth. So it was time for him to go. But yeah, man, those are my honorable mention. 12 Strong, Lone Survivor, American Sniper. Cherie got Lone Survivor, Hurt Locker, Full Metal Jacket, and of course, Short Razor got Major Pain. Short Razor got Major Pain. Full Metal Jacket, Surviving Private Ryan, which are two great movies. I don't know where he came up with this Major Pain.
I don't understand it. I don't
There you
understand
go.
it.
Yeah. So New Dance was saying Tuskegee Airmen count. Definitely. That's
Yes.
definitely a military movie.
Yes, it is.
In fact, you might hear it show up here anytime soon.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Razor, it kind of hurts me to ask you.
Hey, I know y'all want to hear this great list, the
Yeah, I
best
know.
list ever given.
I'm not sure. I'm
You,
pretty
you
sure it's
know,
the worst
you-
list ever
you-
made to man. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's the worst list ever made to man. I'm sure it's not the
You
best.
know, you see,
I just read the best list.
you know, sometimes in life you just do one little thing, and then you just judge for the
You
whole
always
thing.
doing one little thing though.
You
You
know.
always doing
Every
one
week.
little thing.
Ain't tired of your own little things yet. Yeah,
All
man.
right.
So before you get
What's that? 543.
yeah,
Five, four,
before you get
three.
to your 543, let's do a quick talk about this Travis Scott thing, man. More information are coming out, and just a quick little synopsis of what we think going on. I think that they're trying to use this blame game thing to get themselves out of problems, and I'm kind of uh, sick of
I don't
them
like it.
using us as scapegoats for everything.
Yeah. I don't like it because it's not his fault at
Yeah.
all. It's not his fault.
Yeah, there's always going to be the blame game that's playing around, you know, and that's all I see is nobody wants to take liability, accountability for what happened,
Yeah.
So, even with law enforcement, they're trying to
Yeah,
run
they
from
playing
the
the blame
response.
game too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They
So,
switch these stories more than a stripper that got caught behind a dumpster. Huh?
Yes, they switching
That's
stories. They don't. They
crazy.
all just say we messed. Just say
Yeah,
things
it happens.
happen.
Yeah,
Things happen.
didn't
It's a
expect
big
that
concert.
we didn't expect that it to turn this way. We expected people not to be unruly. We expected them to, that happens. You expect adults to be adults. I expect adults to adult. I expect
But
kids to kids. So when they do opposite of what they do, that comes as a surprise to me.
yeah,
So, but yeah, raising this list.
mm,
back to my immaculate, great, wonderful list.
Nah,
Okay.
nobody said nothing like that.
That's what it is, though. I'm coming strong. More than 12 strong. So so
let's see.
my number five, and if you say anything about this one, I know you just straight up hate it because I know
Like you,
you cannot say anything about this one
I
for
hate it like
sure,
you.
for sure. Yeah, if you say anything about this one, I just I
Oh,
all right. So my number five is 13 hours.
13 hours. You're
Yeah.
a great movie, but what a spot for a great movie. Uh, That's
five. You put
yeah, at 5.
13 out of
Five,
five.
five, five. That's how I felt in one of your lists, Cherie. I felt that way. I felt that way.
What, Major Pain? Oh no, that was you.
Thank you, Sean, because it was but
I felt the same exact way. I was like, what? Like,
How come you
no.
didn't feel disgusted when you said,
how come nothing stirred in your head? Like I shouldn't even do this.
yeah?
Major pain. Something could have clicked while you was making it. It's like, nah, I shouldn't do this because they gonna poo poo
it,
on
it,
me.
it's one of the movie that pops in my head when I was thinking of it. So I had to do it. So like Sharpman said, it's my list.
Yes, your list. Exactly.
Like your favorite will either short man is this.
So
I'm
your
about
number
to pick
five
up
was
yourself.
13 hours.
Boy, got it.
13
Five.
hours.
5. 13.
Five.
Okay, number
Boy,
5.
you better have some great movies ahead of this
I hope so too.
to see.
All right, so that's my five. My number four is Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, but you think Pearl Harbor is better than 13 hours? Come on, son. Smoking the la 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 over there.
I think Pearl Harbor is good. 13 hours, it kind of took a little long to get to. Once it got to the action, it was good. It was great.
It started off with action. What are you talking about?
I don't. You took the words out. Like it started with action.
Start with the dudes pulling guns at each other.
Yeah, but
No, let me through. What are you talking about, son? What are you talking about?
It started with all the action. Like it.
Most of the action was towards the middle toward.
It's like in every movie. To say it didn't start off with action, it started off giving you, the tone was set starting off in the movie, and it showed you how it got to the plot. It shows you prepared. It shows you the guys.
Yes, you should have just said Rambo for all of that.
Yeah, might as well. And I think he got Rambo on it.
I think so too. I have a feeling he's gonna say Rambo.
We got three more. We got three more. So my number My number 3 is Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down. That's my number 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was a good.
Yeah. So Black Hawk. So those are my 3. I enjoy Black. Black Hawk was one of like them movies that I watched, and I was like, man, they stood a good fight. When the chopper went down, they stood a good fight.
What I like with these movies like Black Hawk Down, 13 Hours, Lone Survivor, and movies like that, 12 Strong, based on true stories, based on true events that happen in war. So that gets exciting sometimes when you actually see that. But yeah, that's one good thing for me. I was if I was making this list, it would have been Pearl Harbor, Black Hawk Down, and 13 Hours. But it's not my list. Of course, it's
my list.
It's the worst list on the planet. So should we expect better? I think not.
And welcome to the greatest list man has ever created.
Yeah.
No. You don't even believe that.
No.
Yeah. So what you got for us, Cherie? What you got for us over there with your list? I know it's got to be better than the Poopsters list.
I hope so, but so my number 5, I have, as I know, don't kill me, but my number 5. This list was hard because it's great military movies out there. So it was kind of hard because I was not trying to be biased with all, my brothers in the movies and stuff. So, but my number 5 is A Few Good Men.
A Few Good Men. Oh, that's a good one.
A Few Good Men.
That's a good one.
You can handle the truth.
You can handle the truth.
Yes, that's my number 5.
I know a couple of girls right now that are looking for a few.
A few good. I'm not going to engage in that.
Don't worry, ladies. They're still out there for you.
Yes, they are. It's still some few good men out there.
You'll find one.
Maybe you have to just make a U-turn and come back around, think about it, then make a U-turn and make a right. Instead of make a left, go make a right. Make a right.
Yeah, make so much lefts. It's like
make a right. Make a right. Make a right.
There's someone for everyone out there.
I guess.
Yes, it is. It is. It's someone for everyone.
These ladies enjoy there. But yeah, that's a good one. A Few Good Men.
Yep. Good men.
I don't want any men, you or not, but that's a good movie.
Yep. And then for my number 4, even probably is, it's not as big, but I love this movie, so I have to put on there. So it's Behind Enemy Lines.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
Behind Enemy Lines.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite military movies too. Being exact. After I built my list, I remembered about that movie, and it was hard for me to remove, because I had to think hard for some of my other picks. So, but it was hard for me to remove anything out of it to put. But that was a great movie that I love the plot, and that was also based on
true story.
So,
because he messed up, he went out there just to look and then caught something, and I was like, God.
Yeah. And then he had to eject, and then he out there, they looking for him, he on the run.
And they went to get his.
Hey,
I was excited. He was like, I'm going to get my boy. I was like, go get him.
That boy training kicked in, and they right towards the end when they thought they got him, and them boys came down in that chopper and light
him up.
They turned the lights out for them clowns. I enjoy that. That's one of my favorite movies.
Yes,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, great. I didn't remember about that.
I love that.
That's a great. You know what? I could replace my.
Get out of here.
So we don't do replacement anymore, you know.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
And for my number 3,
But three's
my 3, which is also one of my favorite movies, Rules of Engagement.
Rules of Engagement. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think these movies, man, when you think about it, if you could plan a day or a weekend, just go down and watch all of these movies, that's what I might do.
Yeah. No,
Next week I might just go down and watch all
Watch
of them
all the
all the
movies.
way down.
Yes.
military movies are probably my favorite movies out
Yeah,
there.
by far.
It's
Far, definitely.
yeah.
Yes.
Definitely by far.
Rules of
and
Engagement was a good movie.
so we must say Razor List wasn't that bad. That bad.
It's
When you
not.
got
It's
into
not.
5-4. But in his honorable mention, this guy had major pain. You already know how serious we taking that list after. So, all right. So I guess it's my time to add some more to the greatest lists ever made by man.
The greatest poo-poo list.
We all know that's your list, my brother.
No, that's your list. That's your list for
We
fact.
all know that's your list. Relax. Relax. So I'm gonna have to go with these at my 5-4-3. Ironically, every movie on here except for my number 1 are based on actual events. And some people say that a little bit of my number 1 is based on some factual events. So I could say all of them are based on actual events. But I'm just gonna go with the top, with the 4. So my number 5 is Tuskegee Airmen. That was a real movie about the black pilots going out there and saving, once again, African Americans saving the U.S. behind. Once again, we are superheroes. We go out there and get it done. That's what we do. When a country build, we build it.
In history,
build, we build it. You want a nation saved, we save it. That's what we do.
We get the job done.
No?
Get it
We
done.
want star athletes. You want us to run sports. We does that. That's what we do.
Anything we put our mind to, we do.
Exactly. So yeah, Tuskegee Airmen, man, it was a great movie for me. I enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite military movies. I mean, I keep saying that because almost all of these movies are my favorite movies.
All of them.
Watch it multiple times.
Yes.
I can't help myself. I love military movies. I'm a veteran. Shout out to all the veterans out there. Shout out to all the branches of the forces out there. Shout out to the Navy. Shout out to the Army, Air Force, Coast Guard, Marines, National Guards. Shout out to the CIA. Shout out to also all those men working on their undercover beats overseas, making America safe. Shout out to all those guys, man. It's a collective effort, a group effort.
Joint force.
Yeah. So shout out to everyone out there making us safe at home. Even though me and Razor and Sharp, man, we're not there anymore, but in heart, we're still out there with our brothers, supporting the cause and wishing them all the best and safety returning back home to their family.
But we know the Navy stands at number 1.
Of course, the Navy stands alone.
I am a proud daughter of a Navy man.
Yeah. The Navy had. When you have the Navy, what do you need?
What you don't need?
Army. The Navy have its own army and have its own Air Force.
Yeah, man. That's it.
And if you want problems, we'll pull up in the back of your backyard and bring it to you.
We'll go argue with that.
Yeah.
We'll go argue with that. Come on.
Back of your backyard, and all you hear is. That's a wrap. You don't know nothing else. You out of there hiding under tunnels and getting stuff shoved. Yeah, no, never mind. My second one is Man of Honor. Cuba Gooding Jr., Chief. Man, that was a great movie, man.
Good
That
pick.
movie brought tears to my eyes. When he was in there talking about cookie,
Cookie.
cookie. I was like, this racist, but you know, that guy. I've watched the actual person. I've interviewed with him on YouTube, and he
Mhm.
had a lot of respect for his master chief. He had a lot of respect for him. So shout out to them. That was a good movie,
Awesome,
man.
awesome
Yeah,
movie.
I enjoy the turns and twists. Show you what we had to go through.
Yeah,
Imagine, being in the military where you're doing the same thing everybody else doing, being underlooked, being underpaid, and being treated like crap still in a nation
And
that you're fighting to protect.
and you're still putting out your best every
Yeah,
day.
losing limbs, body parts for these guys, and they're still treating you like
field
crap.
trip.
You know how that goes, though. So
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
rough. And my number three could factually be in my top two because it has gone down in history as one of the greatest. If you look it up, it's down in history as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, military movie made of all time. Let me see. Let me go back over this list to see if Razor had it here. His number three. I'm not sure if Cherie has it yet. I don't see it on the list. But it's Black Hawk Down. Black Hawk Down is my number three by far. Some would say probably one of the best military movies made. Just how it showed you all sides of the war. It took place. So these guys sacrificing their life to save other people's life. That's why it's in the military, man. In the military, uh, at some point you lose some of that structure with all the bull crap that happens inside the military. But when you first go in there and you locked on sight of the mission, man, you would do almost anything for your brothers in arms in the military. Am I right, Razor? Am I right?
Definitely. Once you're there, it's always a team effort. You don't care what it is. You're always going to look out for your brother. Sometimes not even fighting. Sometimes just being like I know when we go on port or away.
Yep.
You look out for
See,
your
yeah,
brother. Yeah,
you
you're
know,
gonna look out for your brother. You're not gonna leave him in harm's way. In fact, you get in trouble if
you
if
leave them
he
out. They
if
go
you
out
leave
there.
him out.
You leave them out there. Yeah, yeah. They have a thing what they call the buddy system, but we like to say when it comes to that. So I call it a group system, not a buddy system.
Group as a
A
group.
group as a group.
Yeah, I remember having to. I remember some of the white guys in the command just being cool, wanting to come out with us. Spanish guys wanting to come out with us. We go out. I remember going to Florida, and our family members came pick us up, and we out there in the clubs, out there in the middle of Florida, just having a great time. And these dudes want to beat down my white homies and stuff, man. I had to go out there and I had to step up for them and let it know that, hey man, you're gonna have to beat all of us down. It ain't gonna
Yeah,
be that easy. So you just, need to go ahead and chill, you know. And that's what we do. That's what Ray's are talking about. It ain't just gotta be war, it ain't just gotta be fighting, baby
Mhm.
mother problems, wife problems. We're there for each other overseas. Cause you overseas and you hear
yeah.
this, man, there's some stories we can tell you.
Horrors.
Yeah, man, wife back home, sending them messages with them and other man in the man bedroom while the man paying all the bills. Like, hey, you can't do stuff like that when you're in the war, man. You gotta relax. Like, come on,
Yeah,
man. You ain't got no integrity doing stuff like that.
not at all.
At
You know?
all.
Remember, I been out there seeing a woman physically send pictures to her husband. Oh, while we overseas, her in bed with another man. Like, why would you do something like that?
Yeah, it happens. It goes on.
Yeesh.
And it mentally messed these dudes up while
Man,
Yes, like
yeah,
being out there all this time and not get something like that,
yeah,
you ready to just take everybody head off.
yeah. And a lot of times there's nothing you could do about it.
That's
it's crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, ain't what I mean. What can you do? You halfway around the world. What you gonna do?
Mhm.
You know,
Mm.
they ain't sending you back. What they gonna tell you? Your wife ain't giving the sea back, boy. Man. So yeah, try to have some great times out there, man. Enjoy it all. Yeah, Razor.
Mm.
So far, your list been all right, except for your honorable mention list. That's straight poo poo. Straight poo poo. I have to say that, couldn't have been more poo poo.
Mm. Mm.
Um,
Mm.
Well, you know what? I would have rearranged. Listening to y'all list, I would have rearranged my list a little bit if I would,
you
because
should.
well, no, I'm a stick with my list because I could have came in and rearranged it. I'm
We wouldn't
sticking
have
with
let
my list. I wouldn't be genuine if I don't stick with what I
exactly.
already,
If it
what I
wasn't
have.
trash, if it wasn't trash, it wouldn't
No,
be.
so.
Huh?
Mm.
But I will say I forgot about Tuskegee Airmen and Man of Honor. That probably would have been on my list
It should have been on your list, but
if I remember. But
it was a
like I
horrible
said,
list maker.
it passed. But it's my list. I'm sticking to it.
Exactly. But we're going off of what you're saying. If you had to remember about these great movies, they would have been in your list. So that shows us that you're a
No,
horrible list.
that doesn't take
Horrible.
away anything from my
Horrible.
Takes
list.
away a lot.
I
You're
am not
horrible.
saying that takes away anything from. Don't
I'm
get
here
it
to tell you
twisted.
that it
That's
takes
not what I'm saying. That I'm just saying I probably would have rearranged a
Out of
little bit, but it's
all
not
movies, Behind Enemy Lines, The Hurt Locker, all these things, you gonna put Major.
yeah.
major. Hey, I'm sticking to it.
We realize.
You decided.
Yeah, we realize that. Yeah.
Oh
Yes,
man.
The
Lola.
guy said
Yes,
major pain, Lola.
yes.
Your boy Razor has come here and said major pain. I told
As
you a
a
major pain in
military
the
movie.
a major pain in the hoo ha.
Mm, 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 mm.
Yeah,
Hey Lola, that's a great movie. A great movie. Tell them you're with
we're
me,
not
Lola.
debating. We're not debating if
Lola,
the
you
movie isn't great.
Lola
The
can't.
movie it just doesn't
It does
coincide
not
with what we're
fit.
talking about.
It's not fitting what we're talking about.
Hey
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Lola, let me talk to Lola for a little. Lola, tell them you're with me. I don't laugh at me, Lola. Tell them that you're with me.
Listen,
Somebody out there. You
military
know.
movies.
If Lola is with you, she backwards like you and Sharp, man. So I guess there's what 6 of us in the panel. I guess half is backwards and the other half is. I don't even think
Uh,
Sharp Man would have went on you with this one. I think Sharp Man would be upset hearing you say major. I think Sharp Man would be disgusted with this one. I can't even put Sharp Man out there like that.
Yeah.
oh man.
Let's give the
No,
showman
that wasn't military, Lola. That was boot camp. That wasn't even boot camp. That was
It
some.
was boot
Ooh,
campish. It
That
was
was
boot
cool. That
campish.
was
that
It
like
was
was.
some ROTC. So what you telling
yes.
me now? You gonna give ROTC? You gonna tell ROTC students they're veteran? Come on, man. Don't let me reach through
Hey,
this.
they're
Don't let me reach
veterans
through this
in
video right here.
training. In
They ain't no
training.
veterans in training
In,
because
in
half of them don't go to
training.
the military. More than half of them
That
don't go
was
to the
more like
military.
a JRTC, the ones that be in
Yeah.
school walking around with the uniform.
Yeah. Half of them never went to the military.
Nope.
When you in the military, you go back and you see them, you're like, yeah, nah, I couldn't do it. I
I
couldn't.
was one. I was in JRTC.
Yeah.
I just went just to wear the pretty uniform.
Oh
The
man.
cute uniform with the hat.
Yeah, I can't even throw Sharpman under the bus with this one. He would be disgusted. He would be disgusted. Yeah, I can't even let you. I can't
Listen,
even let
man.
you. I
Listen,
can't let you
listen.
bring Sharpman into this.
We're gonna let Shawman speak
Yeah,
first.
Sharpman have to speak for himself. We're not gonna let you bring Sharpman into this. Like you doing him a favor by putting him on poo-poo standards.
Ah,
Pavo.
We have to give. We definitely have to give you one more of these before we let you start. Yeah, it was a horrible, horrible, horrible tragedy that we actually let you even finish saying that nonsense. But, hey, it is your list, even though it's trash. And go ahead and give us your number twice to one.
okay, so my Okay, so my number two, or twice.
Too late. Too late. Too late.
Brr, 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 brr.
I caught myself before. You see? uh, so my twice is going to be Lone Survivor. I can't believe that was in your honorable mention.
Lone
But
Survivor.
Lone Survivor is my number twice. And that's I will say I watched that movie a lot, and yeah, it's one of my favorites. But like you said, all of them is my favorites. But that
I
Lone
know somebody
Survivor.
gonna say you say that for every one of the movie you mentioned. Yeah, they all my favorite.
My favorite movie. It's my favorite movie of all time. My favorite movie of all times.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it could be anywhere it want to be, but it ain't a military movie because
Hey, you see, hey
he won't
Lola,
be
you
in the
see,
military. He got discharged.
Thank you, Lola, thank you.
You
Thank
shame
you.
yourself calling yourself a military man. Talk about thank you.
It's up there, Lola. It's there. It's part of it.
That's probably exactly what you did. Also,
I'm
you
just
know what I'm
getting,
thinking?
He,
I'm
I
thinking
think he
that's
did
exactly
I'm
what
Google.
you
just
did.
getting
What
bashed.
type of
I'm just,
military man are you when you go Google me? Because that's probably exactly what you did.
He probably Googled military
listen, no,
movies
no, no,
and went
no,
down
There,
the list.
no, 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 no,
there,
no.
your boy is up here showing his front, back, side, neck, everything up here. Your boy up here talking about major pain when we talk about this military boy up here telling people that major pain is in a
it's,
military movie. A movie that Major Payne is in a school with junior ROTC kids.
but he's there to train and give military S training. That what he has learned. And
And give military
and
S
he
training outside of the military. Sorry.
He was not in the is not
Yeah,
a
good try.
military. Good one though. You tried it.
I can understand Lola saying this, but you're despicable and we're gonna poo poo on you.
It's a shame.
Oh
This,
Shame.
man.
you know,
In life sometimes they say you can't win for losing. It's just one of these situations, man. You can't win for losing.
that's true. And they also say in life,
As a military man
who poo on that
yourself.
food? Who poo on that food?
Military man yourself.
Uh,
As a veteran yourself, you're gonna
Carrie has showed up late, but he's here. Carrie must have just woke up from his midday nap. That went over. Carrie
okay.
had 13 hours. Great movie.
yes.
Great movie. Great movie.
Mhm. Yes,
Um,
Lola, Full Metal Jacket. Yes.
definitely. We got a lot of Full Metal Jackets up here. Cherie got Full Metal Jacket. Razor had Full Metal Jacket. And he also had Major Pain, so that should tell you everything you
I
need to know.
started off with Major Pay.
Yeah.
That's just my start.
He's probably gonna end with Rambo or G.I. Joe.
He go
I might put Transformer.
You never know. Autobots, transform. Yeah, so Lone Survivor is a great movie. And yes, it was in my honorable mention because as you saw,
Minus two.
worst picker of lists ever.
Mhm.
All the other movies in front of it, Tuskegee Airmen, and all the other movies in front of it.
Behind Enemy
I will say, I
Even
will
talk
say,
about it.
I will say, I will say, I
Here's
would
what I would
have,
say.
I, I forgot about those two, but I will
Of
say,
course,
had I remembered those two, I would have had some rearrangement, but I'm sticking to my list. I'm sticking to my list.
you got to stick to your list because that's how the show works.
Hey, I could have heard some of your list and did some rearrangement, and say,
Rearrangement later. After you done pick Major Pain, I mean, you can rearrange the coming of God, and we still wouldn't give the list that much credit anymore.
So let's see who's the top.
What you got for your number one?
Hey, so the greatest movie of all time. You ready? Okay, so I would say I probably watched this movie more than anything. Like I said, it sounds repetitive, but I know I at least watched this movie at least 50 times, and that's going to be American Sniper. So American Sniper
number one
is my number one.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well,
that is my number one.
Good movie,
So,
but
yeah.
Number one.
Don't hate. Don't hate. Hey, number one, get it. Let's go.
Good movie, but number one.
Number one.
So, as you guys know, Sheree, the queen of the show. So, as being the queen of the show, she gets to, when we don't have any guests, she gets to mention her list, her top 2 lists last, because she's the queen of the show. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of the greatest list ever made to men. Sometimes it's hard doing this, because when you're making the greatest lists men ever got heard in their ear, implemented in their brains, it's sometimes you don't want to make a mistake and cloud the mind of people by making them say, "Oh man, my movie was actually I had to have that at number 4, and now I got to put it to number 5." So I had to be very careful when I'm picking these movies. That's what comes with when you're making the greatest lists, knowing the man. Stuff happens.
Oh man, I can't believe those blasphemy just came out of his mouth.
Boy, what you just said a while ago, Razor? Is this what you just said? Is that what you said? That's not what you said. I don't care. So my number twice is where the horrible list picker put it at number 5. It's 13 Hours, Bangase. Boy, that's my movie, boy. I love that. Boy, I love that movie, boy. I watched that movie so many times.
Great movie.
So many times.
Man. Great movie.
Enjoy that movie. Some people might think that's my favorite military movie because they hear me talk about it so much. But it actually isn't. It's my second favorite.
Hey, that's why when I picked that, I know he couldn't have nothing to say because I knew that was up there on his list. I knew that.
Yep. Bet you don't know what my number one is.
Hey, we about to hear, we about to hear Rambo. We about to hear Rambo.
All right, you about to hear the end of the greatest list ever made to man. I should give myself another drum roll. For me, so this list is, y'all can't even lie to yourself. This is an awesome list so far. This is probably the best list a man ever made in the history of mandom.
Okay, now you take it too far.
History of human culture and humanism. This is has to be the greatest list ever made. I mean, think about it. I have 12 Strong, Lone Survivor, American Sniper, Tuskegee Airmen, Man of Honor, Black Hawk Down, 13 Hours, and of course, even though I don't like this actor anymore because I found out he was a 45 supporter, but that movie is blazing. Tears of the Sun is my number one movie. That's the baddest military movie ever made in the history of humanity. It's the baddest. That movie is a bad movie. If Stephen A. Williams was here, or Smith, or whatever that clown name is, because I don't like him no more, so I don't remember his name, and it was Aaron Rodgers out there, he would have said, "That's a bad man. That's a bad man."
Yes.
Bad movie.
That movie is awesome. Awesome.
Y'all must admit that list
was okay. It was okay.
It's good. It's good.
was okay. It's
Lawless.
okay.
Lola
Name
said
him
this
again?
topic wasn't for
Want me
me.
to name him again? Lawless.
It was okay. It was okay. You know,
Oh,
Good list.
well,
I gave
I
it a
can't
seven,
believe
8 out of 10. You know,
a what?
7, 8 out of
You better
10.
put
Yeah.
that crack pipe down. This is 100 out of 10. What's wrong with you? 12 strong. Again, lone survivor, American sniper, Tuskegee Airmen, man of honor, Black Hawk down, 13 hours, Benghazi, and tears of the sun. Come on, man. It can't put nothing up against that list. It can't lose. It can't. We can't lose with 22. That's what's up. So,
Hey,
Sheree,
I'm putting Major Pain up against that list.
man,
What? Oh goodness.
you is a major.
You know the rulers when they used to give me your hand. Give me your hand.
You can tell he got a lot of those in school.
Yeah, give me your hand.
What you writing? Yeah. So Cherie, what you got for us out there, man? You know, we already know your list. No matter what you get, you can put poo poo 1 and 2.
It will be
It'll
better
still be
than
better than Razor's list after Major Pain. You know, when you have somebody saying that this topic wasn't for them, agreeing with you that Major Pain was supposed to be on the list, that already lets us down. That, you know, that's a letdown to you. So,
this topic wasn't for me.
yeah, wasn't for her.
Hey,
Lola don't know nothing about military movies. What she
hey, Lola. Hey, Lola know what she's talking about. She Googled and she got an answer.
just
Google
like
no
you,
lie.
that had to be
Google
what
no
you
lie.
You
that
did the
had to
same
be what
thing.
you did.
You did the same
That
thing.
had to be.
No. So what happened to the rest of my list? What happened? You
They
know
was gonna move
what?
too. I'm
Huh?
sure Major Pain was up there. They was on Google.
No, but my list was flawless. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, son.
It was not
It's
flawed.
just like last week.
Hey, should I
Just
listen?
like last
Listen.
week, we could tell you Google that list because it
No,
was
no,
raining,
no.
snow, money
Okay.
from top to bottom. Boy,
So my
you whitewashed that list last week.
Yeah,
Too much bleach.
too much. Too much. Too much.
listen.
Did you put some what they call it, raisin in your in your potato salad? Oh
You
man.
probably sprinkled just like 2 or 3 in there. Nobody noticed.
Somebody saw and thought it was roach crawling in this.
Be like, what is that? What is that? What's in there?
Yeah, Razor. Your list is pathetic.
Hey, my list is good. You know what? You just named your list. So let me name my list again.
I'm going to name you relax. I'm going to name your list after.
Okay. Name my list.
Your list
You know,
sucks.
just sit here act like my list was.
You got Major Pain on your list. Your list suck. Relax. Next week, what you need to do is don't Google your list and make a good list.
Make sure you concentrate and look at the top 5 and be like, okay, which one?
So
that's what happened when just one thing you don't agree with that you felt like shouldn't have been in the list, and now I'm
my list out multiple times because it was so awesome. I mean, I know the ears and man's mind wants to hear it multiple times, so I just put it out there. I was feeding the list.
So Cherie, I'm pretty sure you don't believe what he's saying, that his list is the best. I'm rooting for you, Cherie. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for
when your list is trash, of course. You can't root for it anymore. You have to root for somebody else. Cherie, go ahead and give us your this guy list. This guy and his list, man, you only had one all right list. It was the time when you came up here and challenged your broski short man. That's the only all right list you had. From then on, your list straight basura.
My number 2 is my favorite of all time, Men of Honor.
Man of Honor.
That's my number 2.
Hey, Chess, I like that. I like that.
Because I love that movie because of course I cried because like y'all know I'm a cry baby. I'm a Cancer, so I'm very emotional. And when they chopped off his foot, his leg, I thought it was over, but he said nope.
Cookie came back.
Cookie came back and was like, Cookie, you gonna give me my steps. And yes, right now, Cookie. And he just the best. And my number one is Tears of a
Everybody was better than Razor's list. Let's give everybody a Razor round of applause.
I love that. Like, how can you not love that? Is the best of the best. You know, my favorite of Men of Honor, but Tears of the come on now. Come on. Razor.
Yeah,
I think you Googled your list.
Listen.
Was such a good movie, man. I think that boy Bruce Willis played a hell of played you know, Bruce Willis can act. I just don't like his stand on politics. So I lost a lot of respect for him. I was a fan of him until I realized, you know, sometimes, you know, you realize a lot of these guys think to change your mind about them. The Master Chief name was Carl Brashear. Man. Just to think about what those guys went through. Just to think about how we thought the military was kind of racist. Think about what these guys went through.
And it's crazy because he on the Men of Honor, he had to stand outside because they would not let him in. He had to stand out there. He stayed in that water for 13 hours, getting each piece by piece. A lot of people would have gave up. He was determined because a lot of people would have gave up. Finding you know how hard it probably is finding them little pieces down there in that water
together.
Yeah, no, Tears of the Sun was definitely a banger.
But yes, it was.
Hey, Cherie, I will say, I think your list is the best. I think your I think I will. I'm gonna admit today, probably the only time that your list is.
That show how you was. That show how much of a hater you are, because you would say that my list is the best. This is the greatest. My list is the greatest list ever made by men. This is just my list.
We outnumbered.
Let's go back to the worst list.
We're not talking about. We're talking about who has a better list.
Full Metal Jacket, Surviving Private Ryan, 13 Hours, Pearl Harbor, Black Hawk Down, Lone Survivor, and American Sniper.
That's not a bad list.
He had two of some of the most recent war movies there at his number one. You can't tell me that ain't Google Cherie. Cherie had Full Metal Jacket, Hurt Locker, Lone Survivor, A Few Good Men, one of the greatest military movie ever made, Behind Enemy Line, Rule of Engagement, Man of Honor, and Tears of the Sun. I had 12 Strong, Lone Survivor. These are all movies that Razor wish he had on his list. American Sniper. I put those in my honorable mention because movies that I'm about to mention now are so great and iconic. I don't even have to put American Sniper, Lone Survivor, and 12 Strong in my top 5. So I got Tuskegee Airmen, something Razor didn't even cross his mind. Also have Man of Honor, another movie that didn't cross Razor's mind. Black Hawk Down, a great movie. 13 Hours, Tears of the Sun. Razor didn't even remember that movie exists. Think about my list, people. This is the greatest list ever made. If you was going to watch a movie this weekend, you would pick my list because you know it's full of great content. And I would like to just say thanks to Cherie and Razor for showing up tonight. Razor, we're going to go ahead and give you a special gift before you depart on you and your list. So go
I'm
ahead and
just
hold
trying
it.
to, yeah, because last time you had a bunch of on your list, right? And you know,
Is it snowing outside?
and on this
I
list,
see a bunny.
you're not showing any type of, none on your list. I
But
heard any
listen,
No man of honor.
representation
huh?
of, you
No
know,
Listen.
Tuskegee, no man of honor. But you do have major pain. So
Major pain. Have you
no
seen
rule of engagement. Even if you would have said, what's the other one? That it's crazy because it just popped in my head. Denzel what's that movie? You know the movie with Denzel Washington? I think he was a investigator, military movie.
I know he got.
Courage Under Fire.
Oh, I think
Yeah, I know. When he was playing a lawyer. When he's playing a lawyer.
what you
Yes,
was
sir.
talking
Yeah.
about. What you
Even
talking
if
about?
you said that, but you didn't
Yeah.
say nobody.
I said
Nobody.
I said a
Just
lot.
six in and
I
six
feel,
dirty dozen, Full Metal Jacket, Green Berets, A Few Good Men, and Man of Honor. Even Bajo have Man of Honor, one of the classic cult black movies in there. What did you have up
listen,
there, Razor? Major Pain?
Major Pain.
hey, go major. Hey, you want to do the dance?
Lola said she saw that on Google.
Yeah, exactly. That's Razor's list.
No, listen. I no. I love Major Pain. No. Even if I did, I would have probably picked Major Pain because I like that. But that's why before I came on, I said I'm gonna start a little shaky, but I'm gonna build up, because I know what y'all was gonna say
You
about
started
that.
shaky. You
I
was
knew
building, but then you dropped. You
no,
started shaky. You build it, but then you drop.
no, I consistently build.
How? Listen to your number one.
Yeah, you got American
Lone
Sniper.
Survivor. I'm surprised Lone Survivor. I love that movie. I can't.
Out of all
I
these,
can't. I'm not.
what should have been your number one was Black Hawk Down. That's more classic. That's just
No. But I watch Lone Survivor more though. But I enjoy
because you watching it
it.
now in the era of TV watching.
Yeah, but yeah, I probably
Was an
it might be you might got a point,
if you was an average military lover, a military movie fan from back in the days and not now, you would
no,
have been
no.
And then on top of that, as a
There,
I'm not supposed to be beating your list.
Yeah,
listen.
Like I'm not supposed we have two soldiers in here. I should not be beating your list.
It's my preference. Y'all beating my preference. I don't understand. I do not. I don't get it.
You didn't mention none of us. None of us on your list. Like
No,
none of us.
no, but I did. But I did say. I forgot about two. Two of them, I would have I would have rearranged. Especially Man of Honor, definitely Man of Honor.
Snow bunnies last week though.
Because even me, like because first of all, Tears of the Sun, Men of Honor, and G.I. Jane. Those are my three top. But I can't put G.I. Jane over Men of Honor. So she gonna have to sit to the side. But you didn't mention nobody.
Nobody. No.
So you was
Enemy Line, one of my favorite. I could have said Behind Enemy Lines and rearrange, but why when I already have this star-studded list? You know one thing about your list, Razor? She belongs to the streets.
It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's a great list. It's a great list.
Shaky, you was building and then
hey, it's my list.
It is your list. We're glad it is ours.
And I'm sticking
I'm
to
sure
that.
We're happy it's not our list. But yeah, man, thanks for everybody that show up with us tonight. Please hit like, share out there on your social media platform. Keep the conversation going in the comment section of your top 5 military movies. Your top 5 military movies. Please don't come in the comment section with Major Pain. We're gonna bun you out.
Mm,
Um,
mm, mm, mm.
Thanks again for everybody to show up. We'll be here Tuesday night to talk about Miss Moore's mother.
Mm.
That I don't even know how to address that situation because I wanna address it that I'm not attacking her without
Mhm.
knowing the full facts. But come on, son.
It's like razor sound shaky.
Yeah, you embarrassing us. Even Razor ain't feeling that. She
Mm.
embarrassing us out there. But I'm glad that your daughter was found safe, and I hope that they put her in some good hands of some family members who will take care of her and continue to make her feel safe. Uh, we don't need any more young black ladies out on the street not having a supporting team, a supporting cast,
Mhm.
to have their life in turmoil and torture and all this mental health and anguish. So, we're glad she's found. So I guess our prayers was answered, even though we don't like some of the stuff that turned out. But she's home, she's back, she's
Mhm.
alive, and we're thankful for that.
Yes.
So,
Very
it's
thankful.
Anything Goes podcast. It's your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with Mr. Razor. I'm here with Cherie. Hey man, let's say peace out to our peoples.
Peace.
Thanks for showing up with us tonight. Hit like, share with your peoples out there. Man, Razor List is
The,
basura. Boom, boom,
the
boom.
greatest, the
Basura.
greatest, the greatest.
Let's get up
Basura.
out of here, fams. Love y'all. Much love. We out.